News starts now.
Governor Parson taking action this afternoon, declaring a state of emergency to deal with rising floodwaters. Good evening, everyone. I'm Emily Spain.
And I'm Jim Rick. Thanks for joining us. In a release, the governor called attention to what damage Missouri faces, saying, quote, closing more roads and threatening levees, water treatment plants, and other critical infrastructure. The governor also promised help, saying we will continue to work closely with our local partners to assess needs and provide resources to help Missourians continue this flood fight. As you can see, the danger posed by the flooding is far from over. The Kansas Highway Patrol got this video of a levee breach near Atchison, Kansas. The flooding has forced self-evacuations of 4 nearby communities.
So let's take a look at some of that flooding across mid-Missouri. We do still have flood warnings in effect across the Missouri River, as I've been mentioning the past couple of days. It's going to continue through the weekend, even into next week as well. Also, the Mississippi River also flooding throughout the entire state, and that's going to also continue, of course. And it's just moderate flooding along the Mississippi River. It's not expected to get to major flooding, and most of the Missouri River is at minor flooding at this point. You can see these are current levels of the Missouri River at 29 feet still in Glasgow, so still at moderate flooding there. Now, what's going to happen, though, this weekend is we're actually going to go up about another 2 feet from the current levels that you see right here. The only one that's going to go back into moderate flooding is actually Jefferson City. Again, we are still looking at a road closure, I-29 from St. Joe all the way up to Omaha. Still closed. I was just looking at images, still water over the roads in some spots. More weather coming up later.
Okay, Kenton, thank you very much. Moving on this afternoon, the company that owns Ride the Ducks in Branson says it won't run duck boats on Table Rock Lake this year. Officials from Ripley Entertainment say it's because of the ongoing investigation into the incident that drowned 17 people last summer. They're opening a new Branson tourist attraction instead. The company says 10% of the profits will go to first responders.
An update in the Darnell Gray case today. He's the 4-year-old boy found dead after a lengthy search in Jefferson City last October. Today, the woman accused of killing him appeared in court for her bond hearing. KOMU8's David Medina joins us live at the Cole County Courthouse with details on the proceedings.
A judge set a $100,000 cash-only bond for Katalia Givens. If she is able to post a bond, she will no longer be allowed to have a public defender in future court proceedings. Givens faces one account of child neglect or abuse resulting in a death of a child, in this case, 4-year-old Darnell Gray. This is punishable by 10 to 30 years or life in prison. Volunteers who helped with the search of Darnell expressed why they were frustrated with the judge's decision.
We, put all our emotions into that because it was a mother that was looking for her baby, and in reality, she was the person that harmed the baby.
Both of the volunteers told me they plan to attend every court proceeding because they want to see justice for Darnell Gray. A trial date for Givens has not yet been set. Live in Jefferson City, Dave Medina, KOMU8 News.
Here's what's happening right now. Brian Treese and Chris Kelly are squaring off in a mayoral debate tonight. KOMU8's Randy Bass is at the forum that just got underway and joins us now with the latest details. How's it going in there, Randy?
On April 2nd, you'll see 2 names on the ballot for mayor. Brian Treese and Chris Kelly just started facing off moments ago here at the Stony Creek Conference Center for the first mayoral debate of the season. 3 panelists are asking questions tonight at the debate, hosted by the Columbia Chamber of Commerce. The candidates are expected to narrow in on issues that are important to Columbia residents. Live in Columbia, I'm Randy Bass, KOMU8 News.
Friends and family are mourning the loss of former Missouri Lieutenant Governor Bill Full-Time Phelps. The 84-year-old earned his nickname during the 1972 campaign when he promised to completely devote himself to the job. Before 1972, the job was often considered part-time. He gave up his career as an attorney shortly after he won the election.
The latest battle for the Grain Belt Express is just getting started. The Missouri Public Service Commission gave the project the green light yesterday, but critics and supporters both say there's a long road ahead. KOMU8's Monica Madden is in the newsroom with what's next.
This story is about electricity and whether or not parts of Missouri will buy renewable energy. At the heart of the story, thousands of Missourians in 8 different counties where the transmission line will pass through. Randolph, Monroe, and Sheraton counties, and as well as 5 others, all have to answer, will the project pass or go?
This plan is flawed.
John Truesdell is one of the 8 county commissioners who needs to give the Grain Belt line the green light. The Grain Belt Express is a 780-mile transmission line that would send wind energy from western Kansas all the way to Indiana, delivering power to Missouri along the way. Truesdell says he's all for clean energy, but doesn't think this plan is the most cost-effective option.
The thing that you have to turn around and say is wind energy as produced from Grain Belt Clean Line going to be so much cheaper than anything else? And the answer to that is no.
Ewell Lawson of the Missouri Public Utility Alliance says otherwise.
It's a savings of $1 million to the city of Columbia, actually $1.1 million to the city of Columbia, but $12.8 million to the 39 cities that will receive this power.
How much it would actually save for each person is hard to predict. That depends on other economic factors when the project is operating. But that's all talk until the project moves forward again. Truesdell told me if all 8 county commissioners were to give Grain Belt the thumbs down, the battle would head to the courts. Additionally, Illinois and Kansas regulators still have to approve the multi-billion-dollar project. In the newsroom, I'm Monica Madden, KOMU 8 News.
Columbia Public Schools #1 in the nation with a trip to Philadelphia coming. That's after the break.
Plus, activists are pushing back against new environmental regulations. That's coming up.
And temperatures are nothing to complain about today, that's for sure. Finally feeling seasonal. 55 in Columbia, 56 in Jefferson City. We are all in the middle 50s right now. And if we look at our big picture, we have high pressure rolling in, that stable atmosphere. So we're calm tonight, clear as well. And then as we head into our weekend, this next low pressure system gets in from the Four Corners. I'm tracking that for you hour by hour. I'll tell you what that means for your weekend coming up.
Never be surprised by the weather. Download the free KOMU 8 Weather and Traffic app. Brought to you by Central Bank of Boone County.
What is the ultimate? The ultimate in service? Always VIP, before, during, and after the sale. The ultimate in sales? Award-winning team. The ultimate driving machine. Refined adrenaline. Powered to new heights. Influence the influencers. And now, introducing the largest BMW ever built. The first ever BMW X7 xDrive 40i. We want your business. 1900 I-70 Drive Southwest. Distinctively different. Drawing Automotive.
When you need a new appliance, you don't need it in 3 weeks. You need it now. Columbia Appliance keeps a big stock of your favorite brands like Whirlpool, KitchenAid, JennAir, Amana, and Maytag ready for delivery.
We sell American made.
And when your appliance breaks, you need it fixed now. Columbia Appliance technicians are factory trained and certified to give you the honest, affordable service you demand.
Royce and Susan's Columbia Appliance should be your choice.
Columbia Appliance, Columbia's volume Whirlpool dealer, 1805 Westfall Drive off Vandiver.
College week rolls on.
I recently co-founded the Chicken and Waffle Fridays Club.
I'm going to guess some things. You meet on Fridays.
Yes.
You eat chicken and waffles.
Yep.
That's a club I could belong to.
Weeknights at 6:30 on KOMU 8.
KOMU 8 invites you to float your boat for the food bank for Central and Northeast Missouri. Team up to build a one-of-a-kind cardboard vessel and then set sail April 27th at Bass Pro Shops Lake. Register by April 19th at floatforthefoodbank.org.
Savings are in full bloom at Joe Mockins Hyundai during the Spring Fever sales event. Choose from hundreds of Hyundais with true upfront pricing, like a 2018 Hyundai Santa Fe. Save over $8,000 or lease with no money down for $224 per month. Choose a 2018 Hyundai Sonata and save up to $7,000 or lease with no money down for $274 per month. All Joe Mockins Hyundais come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty and our 3-day love it or leave it guarantee. All roads lead to Joe Mockins Hyundai and JoeMockinsHyundai.com.
It's not over yet. The Ram 1500 has built to haul the big loads. And now you can get a Ram 1500 crew cab for only $29,987. Don't need a truck? Then take a turn in a Jeep. Right now, a new Jeep Renegade is only $15,999. Don't miss these great deals and more during Ram Truck Month. All roads lead to Joe Mockins Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and JoeMockinsCDJR.com.
Whoo, what a sale. Seams on the back of your house. Save like never before. Call now.
Members of the Columbia School District will travel to Philadelphia soon to receive a national award. It's based on helping students and faculty with mental health challenges. KOMU 8's Garrett Tias joins us here in the studio to explain how the district won the award.
Columbia Public Schools received the National Magna Award for Equity Programs. It recognizes the district's efforts in removing barriers such as race, gender, special needs, and socioeconomic status. In 2013, CPS teamed up with the Boone County Schools Mental Health Coalition. Since then, the organizations have implemented things like mental health screenings and programs and services for at-risk youth and their family. Columbia Board of Education President Jan Mee says it's not just the program, but the environment of the schools.
Good implementation plans is how to make sure that we have adequately trained teachers, that students feel comfortable utilizing resources of this nature that can help them overcome whatever barriers they are having to their education due to mental health issues.
The award is from the National School Boards Association and the American School Board Journal. In studio, Garrett Tees, KMU8 News.
Today, Columbia's Downtown Community Improvement District met to address rideshare parking concerns. People say rideshare vehicles like Uber and Lyft have been double parking and creating more traffic. One solution is to create parking areas just for rideshare drivers. The manager of one downtown business says he's glad the problem is being recognized.
Winds delivers all the way till 2 a.m. And so one of the issues is where are our delivery drivers going to park? Where are our customers going to park?
Today's meeting is the beginning of a bigger conversation. The committee will discuss questions like where the areas would go and what would happen to current parking spots.
Well, tomorrow for a Friday, we're adding 3 more minutes to our total time. So we'll have 12 hours and 14 minutes of total daylight. Of course, now we're in more daylight than nighttime. I'm going to have your full forecast as we head throughout our spring weekend coming up.
Nothing but the best. And for your business, too. Now you can get the new Mercedes-Benz Metris for your company at Mercedes-Benz of Columbia. With award-winning residual value, service intervals at 15,000 miles, and starting at $26,570, we have the van to fit your needs. We want your business at Mercedes-Benz of Columbia, 1710 I-70 Drive Southwest. Distinctively different. Drewing Automotive.
We're a AAA family.
We found out about AAA insurance through a friend who had actually mentioned it a while ago. So we ran the numbers and it totally worked.
We looked at the statement for our previous insurer and then AAA insurance. Definitely, we've seen a huge difference.
Switch to AAA insurance today and you can save an average of $447 on auto insurance. Compare that to Geico, State Farm, even Allstate. Call now for your free auto insurance quote to find out how much you could save.
By switching over to AAA insurance, we saved over $450. So with our savings, he bought more equipment.
More money means more practice equipment.
In his world.
Why didn't we do this earlier? Why did it take so long?
We're a AAA family now.
AAA insurance allows us to do so much more with our kids and spend more time with them.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA insurance, call 877-570-8660 for your free auto insurance quote today. AAA Insurance, helping you save more.
The KOMU8 iPhone and Android News app is brought to you by University Subaru. Download yours today.
Everyone is talking about State Tech. See for yourself and stop by State Tech's open house on Saturday, March 30th. From the classroom to your career, State Tech is the employer's choice. Learn more at statetechmo.edu.
For those thinking about a truck, take home a Titan from Joe Machens Nissan. Designed, engineered, tested, and powered in America. Get an in-stock 2018 Nissan Titan with up to $13,500 in total savings. All backed by America's best truck warranty. Or choose the Nissan Rogue loaded with safety features and save over $4,000. All roads lead to Joe Machens Nissan, I-70 in Providence, Columbia. Anytime at joemachensnissan.com.
Attention gamers, take part in a free Fortnite tournament. Watch the Collegiate League of Legends tournament. Enter to win one of 2 Alienware laptops. Check out the Midwest's largest mobile arcade. It all goes down April 6th at Columbia College. Admission is free. See website for details.
The First Alert Weather Cam is brought to you by the law firm of Harper, Evans, Wade, and Nettemeyer. We will fight for you.
The Missouri Department of Natural Resources is still taking suggestions to improve safety at coal ash ponds. KOMU8's Antoinette Miller is here to tell us what Missourians want.
People from across Missouri shared their experiences with coal ash ponds at a hearing hosted by the Department of Natural Resources. This year was the first time the department adopted regulations for coal ash ponds, but people still feel the rules aren't strong enough. A common theme from people today was a call for frequent testing of groundwater near power plants and lining the ponds to make sure coal does not contaminate it. That would match national regulations of coal ponds.
The rule that DNR is proposing is severely deficient in many, many areas, and it's not just the Sierra Club saying that and other citizen groups. This is what EPA has said, and so our hope is that the DNR goes back to the drawing board and rewrites this rule so that it actually is protective of our water resources.
Although many people said they worry they are not safe with current regulations, DNR said there have been no cases of contamination due to coal ash ponds. In the studio, Antoinette Miller, KMU8 News.
All right, time for weather. Take a live look here over Jefferson City, and you can see the Missouri River. You can see the Capitol building. See how high the Missouri River is again. It's at 24 feet right now. And a lot of blue sky, though, out there. We've had quite a bit of sunshine today. We will tomorrow also. But you might have noticed the pollen is increasing. Some folks suffering from allergies starting to feel the effects from that already. It's tree pollen right now. That's the big pollen producer at this point. And, you know, for the next couple days, it's going to be feeling like spring. Also, just looking at temperatures, we're going to be around 58 here the next couple days. We're also going to be then up to about the 60s on Sunday, but that's our best chance for some rainfall. Clouds hold on Monday, but we do cool back down below average. We're going to be right around that 50-degree mark to start off our new work week. Now, this is the setup. The low pressure system that we had a couple days ago gave us some rain. That is now pushed off over towards the east. It's giving some rain for the East Coast. Now we have high pressure here, and this high pressure is giving us stable atmosphere. So we have sunshine and calmer winds. Now we have another low pressure system that's just brewing over the Four Corners region. That's heading our direction. It's going to be here. Give us those rain chances as we head into the end of our weekend. But for now, you can see we're just dealing with this sunshine and clear sky continuing until we start to see that cloud band reach us over the next couple days. So temperatures not terrible either. 55 in Columbia, 52 in Nashville. Dallas is at 75. Denver a little cooler. 56 degrees there. And if we look hour by hour here on our weathercast, clear sky again tonight and sunshine tomorrow. And then as we head into our day on Saturday, that's when these clouds slowly start to roll in. And so we're going to start off the day likely mostly sunny here, as you can see. Then as we head towards the afternoon, it really does start to cloud over. And we are going to end Saturday with mostly cloudy skies. But the rain is likely going to hold off until Saturday night. So if you have plans during the day, you should be okay. But as we head into the evening hours, that's when some of this rain starts to push in. And that's going to continue overnight. It's likely not going to be terribly widespread. I think it's still just going to be off and on throughout the night, and then also off and on throughout the day on Sunday as well. So just some scattered showers expected. Then on Monday, this low pressure system starts to weaken. Then it's going to head off towards the south, and so it's just going to be some sprinkles left over on Monday, and then we're going to be clearing out for the middle of the week on Tuesday. Our next best chance of rain doesn't arrive until a brand new system that we just started tracking. It's going to arrive potentially by the end of next week, giving us a chance for some showers and some thunderstorms by about a week from today, by next Thursday. So we'll keep you updated on that too. 35 degrees though for our low temperature tonight. Then tomorrow, high temperature is going to be around 59 degrees with a lot of sunshine out there. And again, we're going to remain around that upper 50 and 60 degree mark here for the next couple days. On Saturday, we're going to be around 58. Then on Sunday, we're going to be at 63. Again, those rain chances off and on throughout the day. We're at 50 degrees on Monday, 52 on Tuesday, back up to around 60 on Wednesday before again that next chance for showers and thunderstorms arrives. That's going to be by the end of the week and into the weekend. We'll keep you updated on that brand new system. We'll continue to track it here every day. Here's your look at your Weather IQ question for the day, sponsored by Break Time. True or false? Hail only forms in thunderstorms. What do you think?
True. The clouds have to be high enough.
I'm thinking you wouldn't be asking that unless it were false. Obviously, thunderstorms would be the most logical, probably most of the time, but I'm going false.
So it's true. So you have to have, again, for a thunderstorm, you have to have those thunder clouds. They're called cumulonimbus clouds. Yeah, you have a minor in meteorology.
I know, I'm cheating.
But you have to have those thunder clouds because hail forms by basically kind of flying around in the clouds. Right. Sometimes it takes about 30 minutes actually for hail to form. It's just bouncing around in the cloud, gathering its layer and layer and layer.
And every time
it
goes up, it gets bigger.
Every time it gets up,
because it gets another layer of water.
Right. And so the stronger the updraft, the stronger the wind, the bigger the hailstone's going to be. And then the hailstone finally gets heavy enough that the wind can't hold it, and it'll go down and reach us at the ground.
And one other Final thought.
Yeah.
If the sky is green, there's hail up there.
There probably some hail up there, yeah, and that's because the sunlight and things like that is going to kind of reflect that light differently because of the ice that's spinning around in the clouds. So a lot of fun facts for you today in Weather IQ.
Kenton, thanks.
And we'll have a live preview of the Tigers' first tournament game here in Iowa City and how one of its players might look a little different tomorrow on the court. That's coming up next in sports.
Look for the green tags and save at Baumgartner's Green Tag Sale in Avaz and Columbia.
If you've been seriously injured in an accident, visit lawmissouri.com.
You know what's madness? Not getting your new car, truck, or crossover from Riley Chevrolet Buick GMC. Get mad savings during their Spring Clean Super Sale. Aggressive discounts across the board. Compared to the competition, it's not even close. The Riley family has sold more cars in mid-Missouri than everyone else. Get your big city deal with the small town feel today at GoRiley.com.
Treating our customers like family since 1936.
Be a zero hero. Truck Month is in full swing and we're not messing around. Now you can save up to 25% off the all-new redesigned 2019 Silverado Crew Cab. That's over $12,000 in savings, or ask for 0% for 72 months. If you're wondering what 0% interest means to you, over $11,000 in total savings. Find new roads. The #1 business loop, Columbia. Chevrolet makes the truck. Bob McCosh makes the difference.
Tonight's primetime lineup on KOMU8 and Mid-Missouri CW is brought to you by your Heart of Missouri Chevy dealers. Find new roads.
Nobody has more selection than Joe Muckins Ford. Nobody offers more savings than Joe Muckins Ford. Nobody gives more for your trade than Joe Muckins Ford. Nobody comes close. Now's the best time to buy a truck at Joe Muckins Ford in Columbia and Jefferson City. Get the Ford F-150 with $14,000 in total savings. Selection, savings, service. Others see it, but Joe Muckins Ford does it. That's why they're the #1 dealer in the state and the #1 Ford dealer for 22 years. All roads lead to Joe Muckins Ford and JoeMuckinsFord.com.
When you think about what matters most, you don't think about things. You think about people. And so do we.
At First State Community Bank, we're not interested in being the biggest bank around. We're interested in bringing together the best people, because we know the difference it makes for you to feel good about working with someone and to know they have your back. Success means something different to everyone. Let us help you achieve yours. First State Community Bank. Success starts here.
Hey, Mid-Missouri, spring is upon us and everyone loves seeing more green, especially in their pockets. So during this Green Up, you get to clean up on all of Riley Toyota's cars, trucks, and crossovers. Come get the brand you love, the deal you want, and service you deserve. Our top-rated customer service is there for you over the phone, online, and in person. Riley Toyota, the big city deal with the small town feel. RileyToyota.com.
Big city deals.
Right here at Riley.
Now from the Ford Sports Desk, KOMU8 Sports.
Hi, everyone. The Mizzou women's basketball team is in Iowa City ahead of its matchup with the Drake Bulldogs. KOMU8's Jared Austin is with them. He's live in Iowa. Got to watch practice and catch up with some of the players. Jared, what's going on?
Well, Chris, it's finally here. Mizzou basketball is finally back in postseason play. Now, this would be the last time for seniors Sophie Cunningham, Sierra Porter, and Lauren Aldridge. Now, Coach Pingeton did admit today she took most of today off as she didn't get out of her hotel room until the press conference. Now, the 7th-seeded Tigers will be taking on 10th-seeded Drake. Now, at practice today, it was interesting to see that Sophie Cunningham was wearing a face mask, but that lasted for about 5 minutes, so we'll actually see if she will wear it tomorrow. Now, the key for the Tigers today was defense and their length, as they really were leaning on Sierra Porter to help them a lot on the defense and offensive boards. Now, the Tigers did say Drake will be a tough test tomorrow, even though they are the lower seed.
One game at a time, really one day at a time. Today we're focused on scouting report and getting up shots, but I'm just excited to be here. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to stay with a positive mindset and just go out there and have fun.
Really just harping on what Mizzou basketball does. Drake's a really, really good team, but we've got to focus on us and do what we need to get done to get a win.
We have Sierra Porter in the paint. I think we could just take advantage. We also always play an inside-out game, mentality game, so I think just pounding it inside and also getting our shots on the outside.
Host Iowa plays against Mercer. And Chris, we got live coverage here all weekend, so keep on coming back and listening to Tigers basketball. But for now, I'm live in Iowa City. Jared Austin, KMU8 Sports.
All right, Jared, thank you. The Mizzou football team hosted more than 60 scouts and representatives from all 32 NFL teams to take another look at the MU draft hopefuls now. The NFL draft just about a month away. 18 former players measured in, lifted, jumped, ran all over the course of this afternoon, about a 5-hour time period. Teams continued to interview players as well, formally and informally. Demarie Crockett had impressive numbers with a 37-inch vertical jump. And after he and others were done running, the day concluded with a throwing session from former Tiger quarterback Drew Lock, projected to be a first-rounder. He spent time throwing to former teammate Emmanuel Hall, and Lock thinks he still has a lot to prove.
I thought it went well. As you guys have interviewed me after games, I could have thrown in 3 incompletions, 4 incompletions. I'm going to be pissed about those incompletions, so I'm a little unhappy about a couple of those deep balls at the end. But I wanted to show it. I wanted to throw it far. Wanted to show him I can make these awkward throws, running around, getting out of the pocket, not necessarily staying in the pocket, taking 5, 7-step drops. I wanted to be able to show that I can get out and do those things, and I think we did that here today.
And the Mizzou wrestling team, currently 6th in the national championships. Penn State leads. We'll have wrestling highlights from Pittsburgh tonight at 10.
The all-new 3-row Subaru Ascent. Room for up to 8 passengers. Choice of second-row captain's chairs or bench seating. Standard EyeSight driver assist technology. Coming from Kelley Blue Book's most trusted brand for 4 years running. The Subaru Ascent. Love is now bigger than ever.
Join us for the Subaru A Lot to Love event going on now.
University Subaru, your truly locally owned dealer.
I ran for mayor on a promise of honest government and safer streets. I led the fight for a city audit and new ethics rules. We added police and 2 fire stations without raising taxes. My opponent raised his own pay and pension, then cashed in, becoming a lobbyist for a utility monopoly just weeks after leaving office. And his record on taxes?
I passed the biggest tax increase in the history of the state of Missouri.
I'm Brian Treese. Let's continue moving Columbia forward together.
Ooh, I can't wait to see the Eiffel Tower.
Oui, mademoiselle.
So how's the car working for you?
Great. I'm having escargot when we get there.
You know, those are snails, right?
Save big on new vehicles during the spring sales event at Capital Chrysler.
What did he mean by when we get there?
Capital Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Go with the guys you know. Capital Chrysler does not recommend beret wearing for most men. See dealer for details.
Keep your projects moving with Masterforce Flex Power brushless power tools. Masterforce's growing line of professional cordless tools gives you power, performance, and durability for whatever you're up against. Masterforce brushless motors give you up to 10 times longer motor life, 30% more power, and 1.5 times more runtime over standard power tools. The perfect solution for getting your projects from start to finish. Masterforce. Power, performance, and durability.
Get 11% off everything, including Masterforce at Menards.
Nobody has more selection than Joe Muckins Ford. Nobody offers more savings than Joe Muckins Ford. Nobody gives more for your trade than Joe Muckins Ford. Nobody comes close. Get a Ford Escape for the low price of $292 a month. Or save $10,500 on a Ford Explorer. Selection, savings, service. Others see it, but Joe Muckins Ford doesn't. That's why they're the #1 dealer in the state and the #1 Ford dealer for 22 years. Always lead to Joe Muckins Ford and JoeMuckinsFord.com.
KOMU8 News is on Amazon Alexa. Go to the Alexa app and enable the KOMU8 skill for local news and weather coverage you can count on.
Now here's a look at what we're following for KOMU8 News, 10 o'clock. A new drug promises to relieve postpartum depression symptoms.
Health workers say it comes with a cost, and they're not necessarily talking about the price. That's coming up at 10. Kenton.
Temperatures are going to be in the middle 30s by sunrise. We're going to be clear all night long, and then a lot of sunshine tomorrow with highs in the middle 50s here. We're actually going to be in the upper 50s, I think closer to about 58, 59 degrees tomorrow afternoon. And then for the rest of our weekend, we remain in the upper 50s. Increasing clouds on Saturdays, you can see on that 8-day, and then as we head towards Sunday, we have some rain that's going to be off and on, but it's not going to be a washout.
Looks like a spring forecast to me.
It does.
All righty. That's our time for now. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you back here at 10.
On air, online, on Facebook, on Twitter, on the news app, and the weather app. KOMU 8 News.